Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the shop. I am George and this is You Wanna Watch. Today we're going to be addressing this little tiny benchtop vise. It's got many issues. We'll go over that in a minute. And I want to show you my hot blue process. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. Let's go. Alrighty guys, well, I don't know if you can hear it or not, but there's a lot of construction going on in the background. My neighbor's having a deck put in, and of course my other neighbors have those 27 dogs they keep barking. So this is a little clamp down tabletop vise. I don't know much about it. There is a patent date which we will investigate later on in the video. The clamp down mechanism is completely snapped off. So this would come up and then you would have your screw which would tighten it down to your workstation. That is completely gone. So what I think I'm going to do is take my grinder, cut this off somehow, make it look a little bit better, maybe round it off. I don't know. I've got to look at it a little bit closer. But first let's just start taking this thing apart. Doesn't look like there's much to it. If I remember right, I think I paid $18 for this thing. The guy just wouldn't come off of his price. And, well, I really wanted it. Even though I knew it was broken. So, I can't tell what that is. Is that a screw? Let's see. Is it a screw or a pin? I need my cheater. Wow, that's so small. I do believe it's just pinned. Shit, just bent the hell out of my... Well, just broke that one. Can't get nothing good anymore. Alright, now let's see if this little punch will get through there. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Jesus criminy. Alright, that's out. I kind of knew that that was going to give me a hard time, but it's okay. We're going to do something totally different with this. So, being as we still have you sitting here, let's get you rearranged. And we can figure out how we're gonna cut this. I don't know. Let's get it spun around this way so you guys can see what I'm looking at here. Sorry about that. Alright, you guys comfy? You got a good seat? So you can see where it was broke off right here. I want to address this issue. We do have a couple of ears right here with the screw holes in there. I kind of think if I grab my whiz wheel and I cut straight across, it's gonna look a little dorky. So, I want to keep the backbone. Well, let's just start hacking and whacking at it. Let's see what happens, right? All right. Okay, so that's not so bad. Look at that black carbon all over me. So what I think I want to do now is take this to my combination sander and just clean it up a little bit. Round it off, make it look a little bit nicer. We'll see what we got. Well, I think that looks much better. Profile's nice and rounded. It's got that big kicker taken off the bottom. We ain't got to worry about that no more. Now it looks a little bit more like a normal little table vise. So, all right, let's get the wire wheel in this thing. That's about as clean as I'm going to make this thing. Like I said, it's just going to be heat treated. So that's pretty cool. Patented June 16th, 1885. Hopefully that shows up. Alright guys, so I want to do a little bit of explaining before I do this. Because I have gotten a lot of emails wanting to know my little process here. So basically this is it. I use a little bit of used, like real old used motor oil. I heat this up. I don't get it glowing hot, nothing like that. I get it just hot to where the oil will, for the lack of a better term, caramelize on it. It's kind of like seasoning a cast iron pan. It's the best analogy that I can give you. Most of the heat on the Acme screw, because this little handle will get hot real quick. Like I said, we're not looking to get it to where it's going to change colors, anything like that. We don't want it ultrasonic hot, you know. We just want it hot enough to where the oil will do its thing and make a protective coating on the Acme screw. And that is plenty hot enough right there. If we would have gotten this a little hotter, it probably would have started to change colors on us, which we don't want to do because that's ruining the tempering. And this oil here is at like room temperature. Again, guys, sorry about all the banging and noise in the background, but my neighbors are getting a new deck put in. So we'll let that tack up a little bit. We'll wipe the bulk of it off. And that'll be protected. I kind of like doing it this way. I did a pair of, where are they? I did a pair of pliers. These are Crowder 38s. Did a pair of Crowder 38s the same way, like a year and a half ago, and there's not a single spot of rust on these. These things came out pretty good. Quite happy with the way doing this heat treat works. You can see it's still smoking. It's still relatively hot. Again, we didn't heat it up too much to where it's taking the tempering out of the steel. We just heated it up enough to kind of bake that oil on there. Open up the pores of the metal, if you would, and allow the oil to penetrate in. Whew. Still a little warm, but it's not too bad. There's that. We'll set that off to the side. Now we're going to do the slide and jaw. This one's going to take a little bit more heat, of course, because it's bigger and bulkier. Alright, she's smoking pretty good. That little bit of flame that popped up on there, that was the residual from the PB blaster from taking the screw out. Again, this is going to make a real nice shell on there. This is going to take a little bit of time to cool off though. So this one we're just going to leave in the vise till it's completely cured up. That should be plenty enough hot. Oh yeah. That's what you want to hear, is that little bit of crackling. Not much more than that, because then you've gotten it way too hot. Ouch! Stuck my hand on the vise. It's gonna leave a mark. And this is another way for you to oil your vise. All right. Close the lid on the Valvoline. And if you're doing a lot of tools like this, this is a fantastic way to use up that old used motor oil. Alrighty, well, these have cooled off enough. Nice and clean, oily protected. Let's get this back together. There it is, in all of its glory. Again, that's just the heat treat that I do. I call it hot blue. It's kind of like seasoning a cast iron frying pan. Alrighty fellas, well we are all done with this one. This is the little vise. I hope that answered the questions that was in the emails. I should have went over this a little bit better when I was explaining how I keep my vices rust free. I didn't, but hopefully that answered the question right there. I do this for each and every vise that I'm hot bluing. And as you can see, nothing wrong with them. They're 100% protected, and that's it. Simple, easy process. Yes, your hands will get filthy and nasty, but after a while, this will completely dry. It'll make a nice little shell on there, and it's virtually moisture proof. So that's it for this one. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. Like always, stay safe, be safe. We will see you guys next week with another. Bye.